This is a video on request. In today's session, I am going to solve 3 proposal writing topics, and these 3 questions were sent to me by 3 of our subscribers. The first question is from Latest Fashion. As a head girl of your school, you are given a responsibility to organize a vaccination camp in your school. Write a proposal in not more than 150 words. I have solved this for you, Latest Fashion. Everyone take a look, and I hope that this will be helpful. Let us read the proposal now. Start your proposal with a heading. Proposal to organize a vaccination camp in school. Write in block letters, underline it neatly, and then leave one line and start writing the introduction. 1 sentence. To lower the risk of students of getting and spreading the virus that causes COVID-19, we propose to organize a vaccination camp in school. This is the introduction, a single sentence. Why do we propose to organize a vaccination camp in school? And then leave another line and write the objectives. You will have to mention 2 objectives. You can write the 2 objectives in a single paragraph, or you can change the paragraph. You can use 2 paragraphs to write 2 objectives. Don't use bullets here. Getting sick with COVID-19 can cause severe illness or death even in children. So vaccination is a safer way to build protection. The first objective, a very clear, specific objective, build protection in children. The next objective, this will help prevent multi-system inflammatory syndrome in children. So in children and teens, there is a probability of getting infected with multi-system inflammatory syndrome in children. So you can also write children and teens. Since you are teenagers, do mention teens here. This is my advice. Let's add teens. Next. Leave one line and then write down list of measures. I have written 4 list of measures and I have used bullets. You must present your proposal in a neat manner. Do not scribble. The first bullet, students aged 12 to 18 must be vaccinated within a period of 4 days. So the camp will be for 4 days and it will be in the school, and students aged 12 to 18 are eligible to get vaccinated. The second bullet, a qualified doctor as well as an assistant must be appointed to ensure hassle-free registration and vaccination. You need to get yourselves registered. Therefore, the assistant will help you to do so and the doctor will help you to get vaccinated. Pretty clear. Next, isolation room and sick room must be provided to allow observation of side effects, if any, following vaccination. Steps must be taken for proper storage of vaccines, very, very important, and vaccination must be free of cost for the students. Students, now remember that your linguistic ability is an area on which you will be marked. Use simple English, use punctuation marks properly, there must not be any spelling mistake, and also write in a compact, coherent and concise manner. And also use grammatically correct sentences. Tense, don't mix the tenses. Next, leave one line and write an appropriate ending. We hope that a proposal is given utmost priority and full consideration. This is the ending. The language must be appropriate to the topic. Since this topic is on vaccination, see how I have used language specific to that topic. And then leave another line and write down the name and designation. Now this is optional. In some schools, teachers have asked to write name and designation, and in some schools, students have been asked not to write name and designation. This is optional. It is up to you. Adjust according to the instructions given at school. Now, many students complain that why do I say format may vary? There is an obvious reason, and I'm saying this from my years of experience. Let us move on to the next question now. Short status. Thank you, short status, for this question. Let us read this question. Question 2. As a responsible citizen, you have been asked by the MLA of your area to give a proposal on how to check the spread of COVID-19 in your colony. Write a proposal in not more than 150 words suggesting effective measures and the budgetary requirements for doing so. Now read the question carefully. How to check the spread of COVID-19 in your colony? The first key point. Next, suggest effective measures. And the third point, budgetary requirements for doing so. Every proposal must be written according to the question. In this question, the budgetary requirement is important. Therefore, I will mention it. In some proposals, we do not need to mention the budgetary requirement. So, I do not mention that. It all depends on the question. Let us now see what is the answer. Very quickly moving on to this answer. Proposal to check spread of COVID-19 in the colony through proper measures. This is the title, the heading, and then underline the heading neatly with your ruler and pencil. Proposal to check spread of COVID-19 in the colony through proper measures. How did I write this title? I have taken help from the question itself. What is the question? How to check. That is, we need to implement measures, precautionary measures. Therefore, I have mentioned through proper measures. Take help from the question. Copy from the question itself whenever you are writing the heading. Write in block letters, underline it. By now, you know these rules. And then leave another line and let's see the introduction. Let's read the introduction. To protect the residents of the colony from the fatal coronavirus and check the spread of the virus by breaking the chain, we propose to take appropriate precautions, the measures in accordance with the guidelines of local health authority. This is the introduction. Notice how I have used appropriate language. Fatal coronavirus and then spread of virus, breaking the chain. Notice how these expressions are effectively used in the introduction itself. This is how you write a powerful, convincing proposal. In accordance with the guidelines of local health authority, all expressions are absolutely appropriate. Next, leave one line, write two objectives. These measures will ensure spread of awareness among the residents. And then the second objective, they will also help maintain a safe and healthy environment for the children, the youth and the aged, avoiding complications. Why do we need to stay free from this virus? Why do we need to protect ourselves? Obviously, because we want to avoid complications And this is exactly what I have mentioned in the objectives section. Leave one line and write list of measures, 4 list of measures. Now short status wanted me to specially write effective objectives and list of measures, and I have done that exactly. The first point, I have used bullets. All the residents and the outsiders must be told to wear well-fitted masks, maintain physical distancing and hand hygiene. We all know these measures, so write them down properly in the list of measures. Number 2. Contact number of the local health authority and medical practitioner must be well circulated in the colony. Everyone must have access to the contact number of the doctors. Number 3. A self-help group will be formed for assistance. And number 4. An amount of rupees 300 will be collected from the residents of the wards. An amount of rupees 300 will be collected from each of the residents. Add this, each of the residents of the wards. Next, we hope our proposal is given full consideration, and you may also write priority, utmost priority and full consideration, the ending. And then leave another line and write your name and designation. This is optional. Let's move on to the third proposal. Here it is, Alina Rizvi. Thank you, Alina, for this question. I thank everyone of you for these questions. As a member of the student council of your school, you wish to start an old clothes collection drive. These clothes are to be donated to an orphanage nearby. Write a proposal in not more than 150 words stating the steps you would take to make it a success. Let us read this answer, and all of you, this is a platform where we can do group study. Answer number 3. Proposal to start an old clothes collection drive. This is the title. Again, block letters, underline it, leave one line, write the introduction. To help the underprivileged children of an orphanage nearby, we propose to start an old clothes collection drive in the school. I have not written anything extra. I'm not beating around the bush. Clear, specific, to the point introduction. Finished, simple English. Leave one line, move on to the objectives. These clothes are to be donated to children. This objective is there in the question itself. Next objective, this will teach students to be kind and selfless, enriching them and providing a wholesome development of their personality besides academic excellence. This will teach the students charity, the value of charity and kindness. These are my objectives. List of measures. 4 list of measures. Students must be motivated by teachers to donate some of their old clothes that can be reused. Do not donate torn clothes, ragged clothes, clothes that can be reused. So, write the points in a witty way so that you can pack in as many pieces of information as possible. Students must be motivated. Teachers have a role to play in motivating the students to help in charity. And you must use the word donate here. Again, the language is related to the topic. Notice how the language keeps on changing from one proposal to another depending on the question. Next, a coordinator must monitor the collection of clothes and their distribution. Collection is not enough. Then the clothes must be distributed as well to the children of the orphanage. So a coordinator must monitor the collection of clothes and their distribution. Certificates of appreciation will be provided to the contributors. A notice must be issued to the parents and guardians so that they can also motivate their children to donate some of their clothes that can be reused. My dear students, these are the list of measures and then the ending. We hope our proposal is given full consideration. Leave one line, write the name and the designation, Mitali Devnath, President, Student Council. Here we come to the end of this session.